You know, a lot of people say this boss's performance is sparkling, but personally, I think it's pretty dry. It's Tundra Man. Well, at the very least, I think we can all agree that it's very cool. So, Tundra Man's stage. First off, Tundra Man is voiced by Michael T. Coleman. Second off, good background. I don't know how Tundra Man managed to freeze a whole ass city, but you know what? I guess he's had 2 episodes time to do so. So let's just give him some credit. Right, so Tundra Man stage, I'm actually going to say is pretty fun. Do recall, however, that I have bought an item to turn off one of the active gimmicks of the stage, so you will not see me slip sliding around. My traction is normal, which makes rooms like this a little less dangerous, I would say. Less of a worry of just running straight into spikes like a dummy. Though the problem, of course, is just fitting yourself in a tiny hole when there's a thing chasing you. It's not really a huge deal, though. So that being said, though, I do always like an ice aesthetic stage, but, you know, being able to not have to deal with the ice physics is nice. That's why I like this stage and not Mega Man 10's ice stage. We've also got a wind gimmick, which, I'm gonna be honest, I actually kind of enjoy this one. Wind gimmicks can kind of go back and forth. Fortunately, I missed that screw because I wanted to dodge. But yeah, like, wind gimmicks can be pretty bad, but I like this one because, if I remember correctly, it's just a wind gimmick that is, it only ever propels you forward, which some people probably don't like, but you know what? I actually kind of like it. It makes the platforming more dangerous, but constant forward momentum can be pretty cool in its own right. Provided we're not jumping, sliding, I think we're good. Admittedly, I do prefer platforming over enemy killing in Wind, but, you know, I just think the latter is more interesting, just having to platform. Also, check this out! I missed! Good one there, Self. Good one. Really making good use of that rush coil. Oh, this is the mini-boss, isn't it? Alright, I don't like this one very much. I think this one's kind of boring. Just flipping through my weapons to see, is any of this really gonna help? And no, not really. So the main issue is, your target is not the big mammoth skeleton. Your target is the platform holding it. And the platform is kinda hard to hit, and in fact, impossible to hit most of the time. This is a very easy pattern boss. You can probably tell what it's doing already. So it's easy to figure out, but it just takes forever to actually be able to hit him. I went with power gear a lot, but slow can also help out a lot. In fact, I feel like in general, slow is usually the way to go. Unless you've got a particularly good weapon to use against these guys. Oop. Got popped by the snout. Whoops. But yeah, I think typically getting more hits in is just as effective, if not more so, than the power gear. Of course, if Mega Man could move in real time, that'd be great, but can't have everything. Knowing wink. Alright, second half of the stage. So, I will say, ice aesthetic is generally pretty good, but I also like that this is like a frozen museum that was already in itself dedicated to like Ice Age type stuff. I mean, I guess you're just giving the visitors a more authentic experience then? Sure, we can call it that. Okay, so yeah, here it's being used to push us back. I do not remember this section as much, probably because I didn't enjoy it as much. And it's also pretty simple, but Oh, this is probably... Oh, geez, I'm pretty sure it pushes me back here as well, right? Gonna push Mega Man back? No? Okay. I do not remember the back half. Wait, I think I remember part of the back half. I do like the initial part of the stage, but I guess starting from the mini-boss, I'm less keen on it. Now that I'm watching this over and actually having to think about how I feel about the stage when not playing it, okay, yeah, this part fucking sucks. I'm gonna mess up a lot here. Believe it or not, I've had worse takes of this, though, but I hate this section. I don't think it's particularly fun platforming, and these enemies are very annoying. And yeah, you can just tell I'm rushing this. I am just consigned to being terrible at this section. Oh god, This is a very sloppy run, but like, that one screwed up this whole stage for me a lot. I guess that's the other reason I didn't think of the, like, middle bit of the stage there, is just, once I get to the climbing section, it's just bad. That's all I'm thinking about when I'm doing this stage. I get to the mammoth boss, and then I'm just... bleh. Alright, well, we got to the end. I'm gonna be using an E-Tank, because this boss is actually pretty tough. And I don't want to do a new take, because the climbing section screws me over every time.
You want to dance? Feel free.
Oh, I love you so much. Alright, so Tundra Man's got a good design. It's actually a relatively tough fight. Really should be making plenty of use of speed gear, of course. Slowing down time is pretty much the name of the game for Tundra Man. He gets you with his speed, and also his jumps. If there's anything about this boss that gets me, it's when he jumps. Even with speed gear, yeah, that just screwed me up there. I had speed gear on, I still got hit. And of course, he's going to select speed gear for his desperation attack. I probably should have speed geared through that a bit more. That's pretty much the best way to avoid all that. It is otherwise a pretty simple attack, it's just very fast. And yeah, now that was that was a sloppy run of that boss. That's kind of the freedom of not doing a no-hit run, is that I can just look to that climbing section and ask myself, do I want to do that more? I defeated the boss, so do I want to keep doing that section? And the answer can be no. I don't have to keep doing that section until I'm sick of it but get through it without getting hit. It's not like it's the hardest thing, it's just annoying. Anyway, Tundra Storm is very useful. It's basically a area clearing attack. Not the most efficient as you might imagine, but very helpful. Good panic button as long as it hasn't run out of energy. And that's just a screen nuke, so... as you might imagine, yeah, very useful. I'm fond of Tundra Storm. It's maybe one of my favorites, it's hard to tell. I've got a lot of favorites in this game. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Ooh, Energy Balancer Neo. Oh, that's incredible. Auto Charge Chip is good. But I want the Mystery Chip because I am supposedly clearing these stages pretty quickly. I want extra screws. And hey, I can still buy the Energy Balancer Neo. Well, that's just incredible. Hell yeah, I'll equip that. Man, that's just real good.
Okay, Mega. What'll it be?
Well, in that case, I guess we can save the game, and that's it for this episode of Mega Man 11. I guess we'll do a different boss next time, but for now, other than the back half of the stage, I would say that's a Tundra fun.